Hello, this is the 229th Test from the Future, an experimental podcast from the year 2225, which we are sending from our present to yours. My name is Dirk.
And my name is Simon.
And we're putting the past in podcast. So we're still on the case.
Mm-hmm. It's been a long week.
We've been working on the case of the murdered Luminati, number 8. Mm-hmm. We have good and bad news. Mm-hmm. The bad news is we haven't solved the case yet.
Right.
What's the good news?
Number 8's alive. I mean, that's pretty good news.
Yeah. And it's not that he wasn't murdered.
No, number 8 was totally murdered. Died, for real, all that.
Yeah.
But 7 days after being murdered, resurrected.
2 days ago.
Yeah. And that's when the Luminati ambassador thought to tell us, yeah, that's totally normal. That's what Luminati do.
Yeah, they kind of assumed we knew.
Right, exactly. It's not like they were withholding it last week on purpose. They just figured we knew. And now it makes sense why they were a bit confused why we were taking it so seriously.
Yeah.
Because they figured we knew that number 8 would totally be fine and resurrect a week later.
And also makes sense why they didn't really seem to care that much, because they were like, what's the fuss? It's going to be back in a couple of days. Mm-hmm. That's apparently what happens. Luminati don't die in that way.
Right.
They resurrect.
Yeah. Good to know.
Yeah. Potentially a dream come true for any crime scene investigator.
Yeah, because you can just ask the victim, hey, what happened? Yeah. And so we did.
Yes.
We thought of that. So we asked number 8, hey, who killed you?
But, he didn't know.
Nope.
Because the backup was...
the memory backup.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Luminati resurrect, but it's not... So it's based on their most recent backup of their memories.
Yeah.
And the number 8's most recent backup was obviously before they'd been killed.
Yeah, exactly.
As they were dying, think, I best make a backup.
Yeah, quickly make a backup. Mm-hmm. I think it was actually from that same morning.
Okay, which is pretty good. You can imagine missing a few weeks, maybe months if you're really slack on your backup. So earlier that morning, it's really nice, but means, so number 8 did not know who had killed him.
What's complicating matters a little bit is that also number 8 itself is not so interested in solving the case.
Right, which makes our job harder.
Apparently it's a little embarrassing being killed as a Illuminati.
Yeah. Exactly. You basically, number 8 doesn't want so many people to know about it.
Yeah.
Because they feel they'll lose face.
Exactly. And if it's embarrassing and you're working in a gang, I guess that's not to your advantage.
Sure, but it's not... there were reasons for caring about that.
Mm-hmm. So that's the thing. He cares more about not being embarrassed in front of his gang members than for actually solving the crime.
Yeah.
Luckily, there's us.
Sure, we still care.
We still care.
You've still got the... Oh, actually, have your bosses said to keep... So have your bosses told you, you don't need to worry about this? Or have they said to continue? Or?
Yeah, they said to continue.
Okay,
yeah. So...
sure, they still want to know what happened and who did it.
And it's also a little... a bit of a principle thing.
Sure, yeah.
It's like we can't just go, we've got all this clue, we have the board, we looked at so much footage, and then, never mind. Mm-hmm. Never mind, go do... it's like reading a book and then halfway through saying, never mind. I want to know how it ends.
Of course, yeah. So we did ask number 8. Okay, didn't actually... Also, can't know, who killed them from their own memories. Mm-hmm. But do they have any ideas who it might have been?
Yeah.
Which is pretty handy because, we did already ask last week, next of kin, if they had any ideas. But, asking the person themselves, maybe they have a better idea. And so, we were told, so he told us, that his old gym teacher, a Luminati, not a human gym teacher, who now lives in Hawaii.
Yeah, on Earth.
Yeah. So, said that he's the most likely person, apparently. Which, I know sometimes people don't get along with their gym teachers.
As far as understood, he was so good at sports that he was better than the teacher.
Okay.
So
this wasn't a teacher who wanted their pupil to excel and like to exceed their capabilities. Rather felt pretty grumpy about it, I guess.
But at least gave us something new to put on the board.
Exactly.
I'm pointing at the board again with my stretched
exactly.
out
There's
hand.
a nice photo up there of the gym teacher with a lure around his neck.
Yeah.
But okay, we looked into that, or asked Pushbutton to look into it, and right, there's cam footage of the gym teacher shopping for underwear in Greenland when the murder
exactly at the time of the crime.
Yeah.
So we could rule him out, and also we did speak to him. And he had no idea what we were talking about.
No, exactly. He didn't remember this. Apparently, this old student of his.
I was thinking about this resurrection thing, right? Like, of course, number 8 knew this, and all the Luminati know.
Right.
When we get killed, we get resurrected. I wonder how that affects things, you know.
So right, I mean, so meaning if the murderer is Luminati, as they knew about this, then they weren't, as far as they were concerned, maybe they weren't committing murder as we think of it. They were rather maybe thinking of it as a way of temporarily dealing with something.
Or maybe number 8 was taking unnecessary risks because whatever, there's a meteorite coming, whatever, I'm gonna get resurrected anyway. I can still cross this moon plane before that meteorite hits or something.
Okay. So meaning if it wasn't a murder, if it had just been a meteorite. Yeah.
I mean, of course, we know he was murdered with an anvil, but
and we have more evidence that we'll go into in a sec. It was really so that anvil wasn't just accidentally flying through space.
Yeah, exactly. We found it. Yeah, exactly. So
and then the other big development, like a bit more zoomed out. So we mentioned the gangs involved last week, the counts of which number 8 was a member, and then their main rivals, the Bees. Yeah. And okay, now we have Pushbutton found for us footage from the cams of the Bees, so the competing gang, selling the water. Yeah. That was the water that would have been,
exactly,
that was stolen, basically.
Exactly, that was the water that number 8 was apparently smuggling.
Yeah.
So that gave us a pretty big clue, because how do we know it's the same water?
Of course, it's got a watermark.
Yeah,
so you can tell the difference.
And then, so that was very clearly, okay, so whatever happened, we don't know, but the water, we didn't actually point it out, but the water wasn't there anymore.
Right. It was dead body and no water.
Exactly. So that was, we didn't put water on the board because it wasn't there. Yes. But so it resurfaced, and the Bees were selling it. Pretty big clue.
Indeed.
So we have this line with the neighbor, because they live next door.
Yep.
And we have the other line with the competing gang that was selling the water that he was actually going to sell. So those are the real new clues. So, but what we've been doing so far, and what we've been doing until we started recording the podcast, watching more footage that Pushbutton identified.
Exactly, and picked out for us as that might contain useful information.
And you were doing the number 1 footage, like all the relevant entries. I was doing the neighbor. We almost finished it, but that was time to record. And then we still need to do number 9's videos.
Right. So we figured let's maybe finish this as part of our show.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Our listeners won't be able to see the videos, but I think they're used to by now us describing things in such great detail that it's almost as if they can see it in their mind's eye.
How about I play my last video that I still have of the neighbor, and I play it on my lens so you don't see it either, and then I try to describe it and you can tell me if it's clear.
Okay,
so if the listeners don't understand, then you also don't. Okay, so this is like a little over 2 minutes. I guess that's a relevant part. Okay, it started. I'm seeing the neighbor at home. So I'm checking at the time. Yeah, this is, at least he's at somebody's home. This is definitely the time of the crime. He's sitting on the couch with his cat. I can see this.
Okay.
And this looks like he's watching TV.
And this is at the time when the murder took place?
Okay. So now So at least it's watching something on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
So now the cameras keep switching within the apartment. So now I see them from behind. I know this movie.
Mm-hmm.
This is Barbie and the 12 Dancing Princesses.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty cool movie.
Yeah, it is. But then...
there's even like a whole selection of Barbie movies lined up below. They have like a Barbie movie playlist that they're watching. Yes, I see now. So we're now like over a minute in.
Yeah.
Okay. So the neighbor was watching Barbie movies with his cat during the time of the crime. Was I describing this correctly?
I think so.
It's like there's
I could
nothing
imagine
else.
it.
There's nothing else happening now. So.
Sure. I mean, the neighbour wasn't really a suspect, but then that really takes them out of consideration. Okie dokie. And then I've got something I've yet to watch.
Yeah.
So let's see.
It's the last number one movie, right?
Exactly, the last one of the boss of the count. So let me cue this up and I'll describe it like you just did. Okay, so number one is sitting at a table opposite another person. They've got in between them. What is that? It's like it's a board. Is they playing a board game? Scrabble. Okay, they're playing Scrabble.
Ooh.
Now I look around. It's like not just that one table, but there's lots of such tables, all like in a room together. Looks like a Scrabble tournament.
Ooh.
Okay, but this is pretty messed up, yeah? So like the boss of a gang, all about numbers, playing a word game. Maybe they don't take their name so seriously. But either way, okay, so this video is of number one. And okay, this was also at the time of the murder, yeah? So taking part in a Scrabble tournament. I'm not going to watch the whole game.
No, fair enough. So there's... I just push button, just send us another video of the bees.
Okay. Should we watch that together?
Yeah, sure. Or we can put it on the big screen.
Exactly, yeah.
So this is now an automatic reaction. All the time I scroll to the top right to check the time.
Right.
So this is also the time of the crime.
What are they? So this is the this is the competing gang, the bees. Looks like the majority of their members, and it looks like they're braiding each other's wigs into dreadlocks.
Yes, that's what's happening.
Pretty nice. Not all dreadlocks. So some dreadlocks, some pigtails.
Yeah, they're also sitting kind of like a circle.
Yeah,
that's smart. So like the one
each person braids the person next to them.
Looks pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Because also because they're usually bald.
Yeah, right. Like Luminati don't have hair, so that's why hence the wigs. But they've really chosen some nice wigs.
Yeah, but that's kind of ruling them out as well. Huh?
Yeah, indeed. Okay, so those are the last of the those videos. The random ones, the number one ones, the neighbour ones. Now we have a whole batch for number 9.
Yeah.
So should we start looking at those?
Yeah, let's do it. I mean, we still have a few minutes, I would say, for the episode, and we can
have a breakthrough.
True, actually,
maybe.
That would actually be cool. I was gonna say we can do like 3 or 4 number 9 movies, and then wrap it up, and then continue after the recording.
Sounds good.
Shall we just watch them on the big screen again?
Yep.
Okay. Top right? No, this is in the morning.
This is a couple of hours beforehand, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And sure, it looks like number 9. Looks like they're sitting down to breakfast. Maybe in a cafe.
Yeah, that's just number 9 having breakfast in the morning. I didn't need really footage for that.
Sure, no. Although, can you make out what they're eating?
I think there's lentils or so, and chickpeas. No, it's bulgur.
Okay, yeah, it's pretty tasty.
Yeah, there definitely is. It's even the chain. Dunkin' bulgur.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but then we know that morning that number 9 had bulgur breakfast.
Shall we just have it automatically play the next one?
Because let's leave it, exactly.
It counts down already. It's automatically going to play the next one.
This one, Okay, this is half an hour later. What is that? For our listeners, number 9 seems to be really struggling, pulling something along.
It's outside, right?
Outside the dome now. So earlier it was inside the dome, now it's outside the dome. pulling through along the ground. It's an anvil.
Okay.
Just remembered the word there. Like basically a big, black chunk of metal in an anvil shape.
What is he doing with an anvil?
That's unusual.
Yeah.
I mean, anvil, like the moon has 1/6 the gravity of the Earth, but this is a beefy anvil.
Yeah.
So you still need to drag it along.
Okay, you can see now. You can see with the camps, he's nearing the outskirts of the illegal settlement. So that's basically the last camp footage that that there is.
Mm-hmm. Okie dokie. Okay, now the next video.
But this is
later. This is much.
This is even after the crime.
Yeah, this is like later that evening.
Yeah. Okay. So there's no footage of number 9 during the crime, I guess, if it's in chronological order. He's dragging the anvil again.
Indeed.
Has he just been spent his day dragging anvils through the moon?
For fun, maybe?
But it looks different.
The anvil looks different.
Yeah, you can see from the side. See, there's
what is that?
Glitter.
Oh yeah, right, some glitter on there. I maybe went to an anvil party.
Could be, yeah. I guess that's. I mean, and also it's in space. There's glitter in space. Yeah. Okay, interesting. More footage of number 9 dragging an anvil around.
Yep. Okay, and now the next video. Okay, this is. So we know this is of number 9 because push button grouped them all together that way, and sure I can tell from the jacket. But wearing a pretty silly mask.
Yeah.
You can't actually make out number 9's face, but it's clearly them.
Yeah, but it's like not from the front, but from the side. You can.
Yeah, exactly.
You can see.
Also, like I've watched so many videos by now, like from the way they carry themselves, their height.
Yeah, exactly.
This thing you can tell is them.
That's definitely number 9.
Yeah. But what are they doing in the video? So. They've got the mask on. They're handing over a whole lot of water. Oh, I recognise those folk. Those are the bees.
Those are the bees.
Yeah, the ones we saw earlier at the... they were braiding each other's wigs.
Yeah.
And now they're wearing the wigs. And also they've got what's that called? A forklift to carry the many pallets of water that number 9 is giving them.
Okay, so I'm connecting something now. The bees were having water. This is where they get it.
From number 9 in the mask.
This is already useful information. Others. One more.
Yep, this is 2 days later again.
Yeah.
What's going on? It looks like some kind of ceremony, yeah?
Yeah. There's number 1.
True, yeah. Right, and number 2 and 3. And right, there's number 9, like walking up to some kind of lectern. Some talking, blah, blah, blah. Check that out. So they had, we didn't mention it before, but they had like a big number 9 on a chain around their neck. And now number 1's taking that off and putting in its place a big number 8 on a chain.
That's weird. He's number 9 and he gets a chain that says number 8.
Maybe, I was going to say maybe they can't count, but no, they can count. They're the counts.
Yeah. Why would you do that? It makes no sense.
Unless maybe they're being promoted? Number 8's dead. This was a couple of days before number 8 woke up again, so...
True. This could be the thing.
Maybe, but they would have known that number 8 was going to get resurrected.
Yeah. But would you want somebody who's...
gets killed. You want
gets
that in your
killed. Exactly, that's not very useful when you're having...
So it looks like they're promoting number 9 up to take number 8's place. Okay,
this was the last video, huh?
Yeah.
So... You reckon the neighbor did it?
No, don't think the neighbor did.
No, he has an alibi, yeah?
Yeah, with the cat at the time.
Yeah.
Cats can't lie.
You reckon the bees did it?
No, like I said, it was...
But they had the water.
They had the water later, yeah, but during the murder itself, they were braiding each other's wigs.
Yeah, and they got the water from number 9, huh? You reckon number 1 did it?
Number 1 was in that Scrabble tournament. Okay, they're the boss, yeah, so possibly they ordered it, but they are not the one who actually did the crime. We'd need different kinds of evidence. Like, if we wanted to prove that they were the one who ordered it, we'd need evidence of that. We don't know.
Yeah, true, fair enough. And also, if number 1 would have done it, that wouldn't explain the grain of bulgur on the victim's body.
True. And number 9 was eating some bulgur for breakfast.
True.
I mean, at this point, then they're the most likely suspect because they also benefited.
They benefited. And they were seen dragging an anvil, and the anvil was the murder weapon.
That is suspicious, yeah.
And they're the only ones...
Not so many people take anvils for walks.
And they're the only ones that didn't have an alibi during the time of the crime. I think we're onto something.
I think so. So, what do we do next, though?
Oh.
Like, do you have the ability to arrest people?
No.
So we need to find, like, some police to go do that? Like, I guess show them what we found and then...
Yeah, but there's no actual... We're the police.
Right, or we're the
UFO police.
Yeah, the UFO police.
Huh. See, I hadn't thought this through, actually.
Right. I mean, the idea was to solve the crime.
We did.
We're definitely a long way toward it, yeah.
I would say we can just decide here. Number 9 did it.
Okay.
Bad number 9. Or we probably have to say number 8 now.
Since they've been promoted,
yeah.
Right? Yeah, we don't know number 8 status. The one who was killed.
Yeah. That's even weirder, like number 8 got killed and the...
And if they get demoted, number 8 will become number 9?
Yeah, fair enough. So actually number 9 got killed. Number 8 did it.
Yeah.
See, this already makes it confusing, even without having...
Diagrams help, but...
I would say our assignment was to solve the crime.
Sure, you just need to write this up.
And we did
to your
this.
Boss. Yeah.
I mean, the assignment didn't say,
Yeah, right, there's nothing... not
just,
even that?
It was to solve the crime. We did.
Sure, and I guess just at your next weekly meeting you can say, yep, did it.
Yeah, exactly.
So
check.
if anyone has questions, you can
Weekly
ask.
targets. How many crimes did you solve? 1. Okay, check.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
Wow.
Job well done.
Yes, on the episode.
Very cool for our listeners. I feel satisfied.
Yes. Okay, I think we deserve a drink.
I agree. Let's wrap this up.
Yes.
So listeners to Test from the Future, from the past, please send an email to michaellasagna5@gmail.com with the number 229 in the subject and congratulate us on solving the first murder of an alien ever.
Yes. Yeah, let's do that. For now, thanks for listening and see you in 200 years.
Bye-bye.